This conference will now be recorded.
Right. So today we plan to understand group reporting preparation ledgers. So this demo, whatever I'm going to uh, uh, run through now. So the demo covers accounting integration with group reporting preparation ledgers. When I say accounting integration, I'm going to talk about how the ACDoc A data is going to get ACDoc Q relevant FS item, consolidation unit, consolidation FS item, those details. Right. So this is accounting integration with group reporting fields basically. This functionality, group reporting preparation ledgers, we are calling now it as GRPL. It's introduced with SAP S4HANA 2021 FPS01. Yeah. To understand this functionality, right, you need some uh, understanding of group reporting. For example, how to create the consolidation master data, what is FS item, what is sub item, what is sub item category, what is substitution. So you need to understand these group reporting relevant product key terms, and also you should know the integration between, so how the data release happens from ACDoc A table to ACDoc U table. So what we do, we go to data monitor and we use a task called release data. So when we release the data, system gets ACDoc A data and it is going to write to ACDoc table. When it is writing, it is going to check the mapping file. So you should know what is the mapping file. Operational GL accounts are mapped to FS items. So that knowledge you should have. So target audience, all SAP S4 HANA group reporting consultants who are working or who are learning. So let's understand integration with group reporting preparation ledger. Integrating, what is this actually? Let's understand what is GRPL, what are the benefits you are going to get. Before talking about integration with group reporting preparation ledger, I will talk about some issues with old 2020 when we use group data analysis app. We used to face some issues. Let's understand what issues we used to face, how GRPL can address those issues we can understand in this demo. When you go to the group data analysis app, this is the group data analysis app where I can get the report. TA, this particular consolidation unit, TA, whatever I'm showing here, this is integrated consolidation unit. When we say integrated consolidation unit, I can get data from ACDoc and I can get data from flat file also, not a problem. So let's say we are talking about getting data from ACDoc to ACDoc table. So for this particular U00 version, I already released data from ACDoc to ACDoc table. The release happened. That's why you can see FS item 311000, which is my issued capital, and also I can see this YCOA chart of accounts, which is my operational chart of accounts. This is my operational GL account number, right? So here I have FS item, and in the ACDoc from the ACDoc this particular issued capital got the value. How much? So somewhere here you can see the value, real-time update, some 100,000. Now, what about these numbers, which is like where some hash is there? So it's like I also loaded for our training purpose. I also loaded data from flat files. When we load data from flat files, we directly load it against the FS item. That's what it's got here. Now, most of the customers, they ask you some questions, so they get they always ask for the reconciliation. The customer want to reconcile their ACDoc A data with ACDoc U table. Here, using this group data analysis, it will be a problem for us to to link, right? To link ACDoc A data here. So from here, I cannot drill down to the document available in ACDoc. What I mean to say, one customer asked me that I want to drill down from here. So here you have already jump to option, correct? We can navigate to, this is jump to. You have display group journal entries with reporting logic. So like this, you can add some navigation targets and you can jump. But the thing is, you cannot show the document number for this. From here, you cannot directly open the document number for this particular 100,000. So how I posted this document I posted in FI using Post Journal Entries app. When I posted, I got a document number and it is against the leading ledger, whatever the ledger I used, I connected from the ACDoc table, but I cannot get that information. If you use GRPL, you can address this problem. So you will get all the details. So what is the document number for this? What are the line items in that particular document number? How much is that value? And when it is going to ACDoc table, which FS item it is going to be mapped? What will be the consolidation unit? What will be the sub item, like transaction type for this particular transaction? When you are in within ACDoc A only available if you activate this GRPL. So my point, remember, so with 2020, yeah, what was the issue from this particular group data analysis? I can't get the document number which is stored in the ACDoc A table, right? Entire release, when I release the data, entire release, total release takes one number, correct? So when I release data, if my ACDoc A 1000 records are there, those 1000 records are released to ACDoc A table, ACDoc U table, but with one document number. When I repeat, for example, after that in ACDoc A table, if you post some delta documents, when you release again full data will be released to ACDoc U table. Old record is old document ACDoc U document. For 1000 records, it creates one document number. So the document number deletes the entire document and it creates a new document. That's what we understood. So it becomes a because you get a aggregated amount in ACDoc U table, reconciliation with ACDoc here was very big problem at that time. Most of the customers ask these things. So as a solution for that problem, for that reconciliation problem, for the drill navigation problem, I can see GRPL as a solution. So what GRPL can do? In ACDoc A table, when I post a GL transaction, share capital credited, cash debited, in ACDoc A I posted. Immediately, right, within ACDoc A table, right, that share capital is mapped to one particular FS item in group reporting. You can see that FS item in the ACDoc A table. That company code is linked to one consolidation unit. You can see the consolidation unit in the ACDoc A table. I'm not talking about ACDoc U. Within ACDoc A only you can see that particular data. Not only that, even the transaction type, sub-item category, you can see in the ACDoc A table. So how to activate this preparation ledger? Because if you activate the preparation ledger, your reconciliation time, for me, see, SAP is giving so many so many points for this particular GRPL. As per my experience, it solves your reconciliation issues. It will be very easy to reconcile data from ACDoc A to ACDoc U table. So understand this point, integrating general ledger accounting and group reporting data directly. General ledger accounting and group reporting data directly without first fetching data from the general ledger accounting. See this point? No need to release the data to ACDoc U table. Without first fetching data from ACDoc A to ACDoc U, within general ledger accounting, you will find the information. So if you activate GRPL functionality, general ledger group reporting preparation ledger functionality, you have early access to finance data with a high level detail, right? So because when you post, you will get. So for example, you have completed your consolidation for the December 2022, right? December, not December 2022. So let's say January 2022, you completed your consolidation. Now some postings are happening. So February 2022 consolidation, next month you are going to do in the March, but you just completed January 2022 consolidation, your group accountant. February, there are some postings in FI, right? But your group accountant want to see how the data is flowing to these particular FS items. How the GL account, and one more point. When you are posting itself in FI, you want to see what operational GL account mapped to which FS item and against that what balance. That also available using group reporting proportional ledger, right? So before releasing data to ACDOQ table, you can see the mapping between ACDOC A to ACDOC U data, FS item wise, you can see the data, transaction data. So you have access to most recent data at any time. You have the option to release only modified data. See, in 2020, what we used to do? We used to release data from ACDOC A to ACDOC U. It's always a full release, full data release. Now they have given an option to release the delta. Right now, I released 10 records. After few hours, I posted 2 more records. System can release two more records. Also, earlier we when you release data from 13, 14, 15, 6 period, I mean special periods, it used to move to last period, December, right? So now special periods, whatever data available in ACDOC here against the special periods, you can move to special periods in it can be displayed in ACDOC, it can be displayed in the special period. See, you can release data to special periods, which prevents the data from special periods are added to the last period. This is also available. Now, in accounting, in ACDOC A, what I said, in ACDOC A, the table is updated with GR group reporting fields like FS item, consolidation units. So what are the sources when are what are the activities update my accounting table, my ACDOC A table, right? For GR relevant, what activities update this accounting table? For example, whenever you are posting activity 1, whenever you post any document in FI, yeah, it updates accounting ACDOC A table with with your GR fields. Also, when any realignment of preparation ledger balance carry forward happens, it will update the accounting table, which is ACDOC A, with the group reporting fields. In this demo, I am going to talk about only activity 1, accounting document posting, derivation and substitution. So whenever you post any document in FI, it updates the accounting table with the GR fields. That's what I'm going to explain in this particular demo. I'm not going to explain activity 2 and activity 3. Later, I will inform you whenever I plan this activity 2 and activity 3, like realignment and balance variable. We will not even discuss what are these points. We'll discuss later. So now, how to configure this GRPL? Yeah. So how to configure integration with group reporting preparation ledger? You know, configuration, most of the configuration we already, when you learned group reporting, right? You already know what are the configuration required for the group reporting. FI side, what are the configuration? So what are the configuration required? So company code, company assignment is a first point, right? Company code assignment. And in the accounting, they configure the ledger by default. Whenever they create a company code, by default, leading ledger will be assigned to the particular company code. If required, right, they can assign their company codes to the non-leading ledgers, all those things. So those FS settings. Then we have to one more step. Then these two steps, whatever I said, it's FI side. From group reporting side, what SAP did, they have given one step under S4HANA group reporting, under master data. You have one step, right? Define group reporting preparation ledgers. This is the step I'm talking about. So because this preparation ledgers is a new concept, right? So from which year you want to activate this group reporting preparation ledger? So when you go to the global settings, check the global system settings, what SAP did in 2021. They have given one option, settings in dependency on fiscal year, from year for preparation ledger. So if you want preparation ledger from the 2020 or 20 to 2019, whatever the year, you can mention this year. So I changed it and I mentioned manually here 2020. From the 2020 preparation ledger, my data is updated with the preparation ledger fields. So now once you activate the preparation ledger here, now you see what I said. In the accounting table, you will get the FS item, you will get the consolidation unit, you will get the sub item. So how the linkage happens? So the linkage is here. Define group reporting preparation ledgers. When you go here, you have to link your leading ledger in F5, leading ledger or whatever the ledger you want for your uh, uh, group structure. So 0L, which is my leading ledger, I map with consolidation chart of accounts. Where is the, what is this consolidation chart of accounts? Consolidation chart of accounts for what? We define our FS items. So this is where system is understanding, right? So it has to take operational GL accounts from your accounting table, right? And it should update the financial statement items defined under Y1 chart of accounts, and also mapping your operational GL accounts are mapped to your financial statement item. When we are mapping, in the mapping we mention the mapping version. Operational GL mapping to FS item, we mentioned the mapping version, right? We discussed what is mapping version. So you need that information. And FS item attributes version, U00 version for FS item, like elimination selection or whatever, a breakdown category, because I need breakdown category also here. So FS item attribute versions required for that to understand. So for this FS items, what breakdown category we used, that also required information. Once this setting is done, right? So group reporting preparation ledger is active. Now the next step is you have to go to the define versions here. You have to go to the versions. When you go to the version, for example, any version you open, U00. Once you activate all the versions, they have to follow this process, whatever the version you create. So let's say U00 version. When you go inside, you see here source ledger is deactivated now. Preparation ledger is active, right? You can create multiple preparation ledgers. Now we created one preparation ledger, right? In the previous configuration step, that preparation ledger will be available, 0L. And from the source, what is your group currency? So from the ACDOC table, which is your group currency? Because when you're defining the version, you need group currency, right? So from the source, what is the group currency? That also you have to select. Remaining all same, right? Group currency euro, these are all same. So only system will get, earlier you used to get only source ledger, but when you activate the preparation ledger, you will get one more field, preparation ledger and group currency source, these two. Then in if you observe, if you go to the consolidation master data, right? After this, when you go to the consolidation master data, consolidation unit master data, sorry, not consolidation master data, consolidation unit master data. So define consolidation units. So let's say TA00. So the TA00, if you see this TA00, transfer from universal journal, let's go inside. So the transfer from universal journal is available, and if you see here earlier in 2020 we used to get what is the local currency key figure, what is the group currency key figure, right? Now you don't see those two fields here in the consolidation unit. Why? Because the system knows the local currency based on the company and consolidation unit assignment, yeah, and group currency at the version from the ACDOC table, which field will be your group currency in the version I told, like group currency source is my group currency K, right? So I mentioned there. So they removed from here. So these are the changes happened after preparation ledger. And also when you go to the table, let's go to the table, let's check the table. Let's go to SC11. So when you go to the SC11, let's say ACDOC A table display. In the ACDOC A table, let's see whether consolidation unit is available or not. Consolidation unit, partner consolidation unit, company, consolidation chart of accounts, financial statement item, sub item category, sub item. These are the fields now available in ACDOC A table. Earlier, these were in 2020, these were not part of your ACDOC A table. So now there is an include which includes this particular fields to the ACDOC A table. So whenever I post any transaction, right, system is going to derive this consolidation unit, partner consolidation unit, company, consolidation chart of accounts, financial statement item, sub item category, sub item. So for example, let's post one transaction, FB 50. You can post journal entries app also. So company code is TA00. Let's say 2021, right? So GL account. So I'm just debiting this some 4,500. Yeah, I don't want to give any tax code. Let's give the cost center and let's post some cash credit. Right. So 4,500. You observe here for this cash, I have not given any sub item. Right. So I have not given any sub item here. Right. Sub item is available here, but sub item means transaction type is available here, but I have not given the transaction type. See this transaction type. I can select 915 or whatever, but I have not given. Let's simulate this document. Save it. So the document number is 101, posted in company code TA00. 101 is posted in company code TA00. So let's go to SC16N. Yeah, ACDOC A table, company code TA00, fiscal year 2021, document number 101. Yeah, let's check whether document is available or not. Yeah, it's available. So ledger, let's take 0L. Just I'm executing this. I'm just want to check whether here in the table it is updating those consolidation unit financial statement item or not. Yeah. So let's open this. Let's check these fields. Consolidation unit, it has taken TA00. The company system can easily understand when system knows the consolidation company. So the company and consolidation unit is same, right? So based on that, it can get the consolidation unit. So it got the consolidation unit, and you see the financial statement item 585000. Based on your, because you have given when you are defining, when you are configuring group reporting preparation ledger configuration setting, there you mentioned the mapping version. Based on the mapping version, system can understand this particular 63006,000 operational GL account is mapped to financial statement item 585000. So it's updated in the table itself. It's updated 585000. So sub item category 2, because 585000 is a P&L account, right? So for this particular P&L account, right, how system understood sub item is functional area. So here is a point. When system understand this 585000, for this 585000, there is a breakdown category, correct? The breakdown category says functional area is the required entry. If blank, you can default some YB99 or whatever, right? So functional area, based on the functional area, the sub item is updated. So all the information I required for the report I can see here. So now I can create a report where, based on the document number, company code, company, consolidation unit, financial statement item, operational GL account, sub item wise, I can get the details, right? So now it's a new functionality, correct? It's a new functionality. Your CDS views are not updated yet, right? So you have to update those CDS views. What I did, I created. So now I want to make a report on this, right? So I created a report here. So using a custom analytical query, I created a report. So we can preview the report. So I'm giving 0L, ledger 0L. So this is my preparation ledger. Consolidation unit is, let's say, TA00. Then fiscal year period I posted in 0/1/2021. Yeah. So I can see the fiscal year period here. So now it gives you the data. And also, if you want whatever the fields, you can add it. Here you can see all the details. So this is a custom analytical query. Whatever field you want, you can add it, this particular custom analytical query, whatever I created. So now you see, this is my consolidation FS item, and this is my GL account. Yeah. If you want, to add, for example, I want to know the fiscal year period is already there. I want to know the sub item. Yeah, just add to the columns. So if you want partner consolidation unit, you can add. If you want description is available. So if you want financial statement item description or consolidation unit description, so you can add those fields here. You have to just enhance the analytics query, custom analytical query. So now consolidation unit wise, GL account wise, document number wise also you can get entire information. So what is the process we follow to get? So this is the ultimate end result. So now you have not released the data to the ACDOC table, correct? We have not run any release task. Within ACDOC A only, we have the all the fields for our reconciliation. You can see the FS item wise, what is the data after releasing, what data will be there in ACDOC table, you can see here. So posting process, I just explained here, post one document in F5. Yeah. So after that, this will update the table with the consolidation units. Now configuration of group reporting preparation ledgers. So we went to the SPRO, we configure the preparation ledger. So when you are configuring the preparation ledger, there will be a configuration ID. There you are going to map your ledger with your consolidation chart of accounts plus mapping version, which is the main link. And consolidation master data we checked. So there local currency, group currency they removed. Now group currency setting you are doing at version level only. From which field act from ACDoc A, which field you have to get the group currency, you are doing at the version level only. Now how this derivation is happening, right? That's what we have to understand. So system in the ACDoc A table, system automatically deriving consolidation unit and all those things. How this has happened, what is there in the back end? So what SAP did, they delivered some substitution rules. Using that substitution rules, this particular GRPL deriving all the fields required for this particular reconciliation. For example, let's go to the app. The app name, you can search the app like. So don't go to the group reporting substitution rules. In the group reporting, we have validation and substitution, right? So don't go there. So just open the app where manage substitution validation rules using journal entries. So click here. So it displays some substitution rules. If you see, right, you see this rule name, 0 SAP GRRB unit, consolidation unit assigned to company, right? Substitution pre-delivered. So if you want, you can create a rule. So when you are creating a rule, two business contexts they have given: GRPL core fields, GRPL sub assignments to the FS item. So GRPL core fields in the sense, see, always consolidation unit, financial statement items, these are the core fields, right? What about the sub assignments of what is this context GRPL sub assignments to the FS item? See, basically, if I know the FS item, the FS item breakdown, there will be a breakdown category assigned to this FS item. When I know the breakdown category, then only I can understand what is the sub item relevant to that particular FS item. So core field becomes FS item, sub assignments field becomes the based on the breakdown category, whatever sub item we derive, right? So that is the difference between these two. So they have given these two. This context you have to use if you want to derive one more field from the group reporting. So now when I go inside here, so how they created here, see, they have taken the rule, the context is core fields only, and some logic they have given here, some script they have written, right? So for all the GRPL fields, whatever we see in the ACDoc A table, behind it one substitution rules is there. Based on this substitution, as this particular GRPL deriving ACDoc A table. So this is all about GRPL table. So only accounting document posting and derivation and substitution I explained now. So activity 2 and activity 3, sometime after some time late, I mean after 1 to 3 weeks, I will arrange one more POC. Yeah. Any questions now on this? Yeah.
Yes, can you use this for cash flow to prepare the cash flow in group reporting?
Cash flow in group reporting. So for cash flow, you need transaction type, right? So within ACDoc A only you can check whether it is deriving the proper transaction type or not for cash flow. Yes, you can that way. Yes, you can use this GRPL information. Yes.
One more question, Kiran. You said that there are 4 or 5 steps to be configured for the GRPL. So after conferring that, ACDoc include is enabling, right? So there is no other
Correct.
steps not required.
Correct, correct. So only mainly if you see only one step I can say first you are activating this global settings. system settings here. You are mentioning from which year you want this preparation ledger, right? After that, just this one, define group reporting preparation ledger. So all the substitution rules SAP already delivered for the derivation.
But this is not going to be updated that historical data, right? This is only ongoing data that
So
group report.
the historical data there in the sense, see here, from this year it will update. So that's where the activity to realignment come into picture. That's why I said like we will discuss
Gotcha.
that one. But from this 2020, it is going to whatever you are posting now, it's immediately updated. Whatever not updated, you have to run the realignment function
Okay.
program.
Kiran, you showed the entry of FB50 and where you have not entered the transaction type, right?
Correct,
So this is something like a reverse engineering happening, right? From group reporting, the
correct,
data
correct.
is being
Ex
pulled up in the AC. Okay, okay.
Correct.
So
If you see this document, I have not entered the transaction type, right? But system picks up 915 my based on the breakdown category somewhere. This is the credit entry, right? So cash credit, right? So let's see this second entry. So this is the cash account number 4500 credit. See 915 based on the breakdown category. It's defaulted 915 here itself.
yeah. So as you mentioned for reconciliation, if anything is missed in anything in the sense transaction type is missed in FI front, then the system will try to pull up from the uh, group consolidation.
Correct, correct. Based on the breakdown category. Yeah.
Okay.
Then one more question, like what are the updates going to be happen for the line item, the balance carry forward line items under the
That we will
periods?
discuss. That,
Okay.
that that's what see here the activity 2. So I have to go through this one, balance carry
Okay,
forwarding
okay,
account.
okay. Gotcha. Thank you.
Hey Kiran,
Yep.
you could you could potentially have more than one version in group reporting, and they
Hmm.
all are mapped. They are all mapped to the same leading ledger 0L. And
So whatever preparation ledgers you created, right? So there you can assign the ledger, right? So when you are configuring, you can have multiple preparation ledgers. So this is your operational ledger. It can be a non-leading ledger. One more entry I can create. I can
okay,
map my I can map the mapping version and consolidation chart of accounts here. So it will derive for that ledger also.
And
okay,
what is this open reclassification that folder?
And reclassification folder subitem. So this is for the carry forward reclassification subitem if something is missing. I will explain this one when we are discussing carry forward.
Yeah.
I have
okay.
another question.
Yeah, I have a question about on the same line, uh,
Yeah.
if you don't mind. Yeah. So if the same ledger 0L is mapped to two different uh, group reporting versions, um,
No, 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 no. So this is mapped ledger and consolidation chart of accounts. Version is not available here.
okay, okay. It's not by version, it's by that
Yeah.
chart of accounts. Okay,
Yeah.
great. Thanks.
Right. So
Yeah, and one last question. So
yeah.
for the asset, for all the asset accounts, will the sub item default to 915 for all of them,
No,
or
no, no.
or is it
No,
based
no,
on your
no.
configuration?
Some of the like account receivable you can say, but not all the assets or liabilities.
So what would be that setting?
Default value for 950 default value. So for example, if it is an asset or liability, if transaction type is missing in the ACDOCA table, it will be defaulted to 915 for all the accounts. For all the accounts, yes. So your question is that one only, right? So if it is missing, which if current assets you one default item you want, and non-current assets one default item if you want, that is not possible. One value only you can default for all the balance sheet.
So how do you add them? Like for example, for borrowings like 920 or 925, how would you add those different types of transaction types?
That is in ACDOC A only. They have to tag it. Right. So that we will discuss. See, when it the borrowings, when you talk about it, it might be integrated from the treasury. When it is coming to the treasury, the repayment will come with one transaction type that proceeds from the comes from with the other transaction type. Yeah. So any question with the GRPL, just let me know. That we will discuss after stopping this recording. Yeah. So I'm stopping the recording.
One last question.